What up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back once again. Man, I ain't gonna have nobody to put on the hot seat. All the regulars are being fired. Damn, man. Billy Napier done been fired. Brian Kelly done been fired. Now Hugh Freeze. All of those head coaches was a regular on the hot seat. Now I can no longer put them on the hot seat. But guess who I still have? I have Mr. Dabo Swaney, baby. I sure do. So, hey, it is what it is. But guess what? Auburn has finally had enough of Hugh Freeze after every loss coming to the daggone post-game press conference talking about they close. Well, guess what? You ain't close no more, Hugh Freeze. Your ass is out of there. No longer the head coach of those Auburn Tigers. I know you glad, Auburn Tiger fans, but guess what? I'm not. Because I wanted y'all to keep Hugh Freeze. Why couldn't y'all at least kept him until after the Iron Bowl like I asked? I wanted LSU to keep Brian Kelly at least until after we played them. But hey, the big wigs, they wanted something different. It ain't going to make no difference in the game, though. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, poor Auburn, man. Poor Hugh Freeze. He should have knew this shit was coming. After yesterday, it would have came last week, but somehow y'all pulled out the win against Arkansas. You couldn't do it against Kentucky, and here we go. You saved your job for 1 week, Hugh Freeze. Lord have mercy. Man, these coaches getting fired on their day off. Say it ain't so, man. I pulled up an article on this shit on 247 Sports. Auburn fires head coach Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze is out after 34 games coached at Auburn. Only 34 games, and you know he had more losses than wins. Boy, the Hugh Freeze was terrible. But I told you, Auburn fans, when he was hired, he is not the savior of Auburn football. I'm going to tell you right now, after the season is over, Gus Malzahn will be available. But you better try to do all you can to get Gus Malzahn back at Auburn if you want to have some kind of success in your football program. You better go get Gus Malzahn from those Florida State Seminoles and bring him back in as a head coach. But anyway, Hugh Freeze said it himself Saturday after the team's latest disaster in a 10-3 loss at home to Kentucky. The Auburn season is unacceptable, and he was right. He should have said that shit after his first season, after last season. Lord have mercy, Hugh Freeze kept on promising those big wigs of Auburn, those boosters, and those fans that Auburn football is back. Well, turns out he was telling lies his whole damn time as the head coach of those Auburn Tigers. Yeah, he said the season was unacceptable, and the Auburn administration agreed, and they have seen enough. Freeze is out as Auburn's head coach. He out as Auburn head coach. Freeze finished with a 15-19 overall record and 6-16 in the SEC. That's a damn shame. But anyway, Auburn had just 4 wins in the last 18 games against Power 4 opponents. You mean to tell me you 4-14 in the last 18 games against Power 4 programs? Come on, man. Y'all beat Baylor, though. Y'all beat Baylor this season. Lord have mercy, I told you. Y'all was on a freaking high-ass horse through the first 3 games. You beat Baylor, and you Auburn fans was talking mad shit, not knowing what was coming. Or did you know what was coming? You know Freeze was a mediocre ass head coach. You know your college football Auburn Tigers was a daggone mediocre ass team. You knew that. You knew that. Just like old KB knew it. Y'all been doing exceptionally well in recruiting. But once Hugh Freeze get a hold of those boys, he don't know how to develop them. I'm going to tell you right now, Hugh Freeze is better on the golf course than he is on the sidelines of Jordan-Hare Stadium. And y'all seen it with your own eyes, and Auburn fans got to experience it. Sure did. I'm so glad I'm not an Auburn fan. Anyway, it is what it is, man. Anyway, second-year defense coordinator DJ Durkin will be the Tigers' interim head coach. Y'all should have kept Cadillac Williams. That's all I'm saying. Freeze buyout is around $15.8 million after he signed a 6-year contract upon taking the job in late 2022. Well, 15.8 ain't nothing compared to daggone Brian Kelly, $54 million. Hugh Freeze, you got the short end of the stick, buddy. Sure did. But anyway, it is what it is. You won't be getting in the 50s and 60s and $7 million like freaking Brian Kelly and Jimbo Fisher. You on the low end of the totem pole. But I tell you what, all you got to do is give me 500,000. That's it. Really, 100,000. You know how it is. 50,000. Yeah. That's all you got to give me. But anyway, it is what it is. Freeze made it about a year longer than Brian Harsin did at Auburn. Harsin was fired with 4 games left in the second season. Freeze is out with 3 games left remaining in the third. Freeze should have been gone. He should have been gone. But I'm glad Auburn let him stay as long as he did, and I wish he was staying longer. I ain't lying. These the same damn boosters and big wigs who fired Brian Harsin and who tried to lie on him. You know what I'm saying, to get him up out of there. And then when they got him up out of there, they hired a man that was known to do what they tried to fire Hugh Freeze. Tried to fire Brian Harsin for. Man, come on, man. Good. Sure did. But anyway, an Auburn team that was expected to finally deliver some results this fall instead looked lost offensively under Freeze's direction. A couple of disastrous performances underscored the Tigers' issues, as Auburn had just 177 yards of total offense in a 16-10 loss to Texas A&M. Posted just 40 yards in the second half of a 20-10 loss against Georgia, and scored on 3 points on yesterday in a loss at home against a 2-5 Kentucky team. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna tell you, I know the score at Texas A&M was 16-10, but shit, Texas A&M dominated Auburn. Everybody's seen it. Everybody know it. All right, Georgia, we know how that went. Auburn, Hugh Freeze just quit in that game after a call went against them right before the half. They just laid down and quit. And if you got a coach that quit on you, then what the team gonna do? They gonna quit. Sure is. And then yesterday, that just took the damn cake. You and Jordan-Hare, you at home, and you going against a team basically worse than you, and you can only put up 3 measly damn points. Come on, man. Auburn got every right to fire Hugh Freeze after that. That is a fact. Every right. Freeze routinely repeated that Auburn was close to getting over the hump this season, and even after Saturday's loss to Kentucky, he said Auburn's season could have been a lot better with just a few plays. Shit. Just a few, man, thousands of plays, it would have been better because your offense couldn't score. And that was a fact. The defense was the only reason you was in a few of these games. Your offense was just terrible. And Hugh Freeze had a hand-picked quarterback in those damn Jackson Arnold for the transfer portal, and he ain't been nothing but a straight damn disaster. Nothing. But anyway, I wish I could ask for patience, but that's not really something that people want to give in this day and time. And I understand it. You better understand it. He said that last night when he, in response to the fans, as he was walking off the field chanting, "Fire Hugh." Damn. I know we're so dang close. And if we had a few things to go our way early in the year, I think we're looking at a whole different deal. Well, guess what? You want things to go your way earlier in the year? Well, shit, you started out 3-0, but then you beat a sorry-ass Baylor team. Then you beat on 2 teams you had no business playing. And then you got the SEC play, and now you can't win a damn thing. Come on, man. I don't know about gonna have no pity on you, Hugh Freeze. You couldn't get the job done, and you got what you deserved just later than everybody else expected. Auburn should have been got rid of your ass, and that's a fact. Now you can play all the golf you want, and nobody will have nothing to say. Don't you go be no damn head coach nowhere else and destroy another damn program. Come on, stop it. But anyway, damn. The Kentucky loss continued to underscore Auburn's non-existent home field advantage in what was once considered an extremely difficult place to play at Jordan-Hare. It was considered difficult at one point in time, and that was for a long time. So much strange shit that happened in Jordan-Hare. It happened in my Alabama Crimson Tide on that kick six. It happened to them Bull Musts of Athens when Georgia had the game. All they had to do was deflect, knock the ball to the ground. You had two Georgia defenders in the same area. They tried to intercept it, and it went in the air. Auburn caught it and ran it for a touchdown, won the game. That's a strange shit. Show is. And then a terrible Auburn team take Alabama into 5 overtimes. Another terrible team, Auburn team. Alabama had to have a Hail Mary to beat them. There's some strange shit going in that place. But I'm telling you, that curse is gone. Anybody right now can go into Jordan-Hare and win a damn game. Anybody. So, hey, especially under the tutelage of damn Hugh Freeze. Oh, my goodness. But it is what it is, man. You know, under Freeze, Auburn recruited at a high level in his 2 full classes, ranking number 8 and number 6 nationally in 2024 and 2025. But on the field results did not follow. Auburn went just 1-13 against ranked opponents under Freeze, failing to do much more, if anything, than Harsin was able to accomplish with the program. Hell, they probably would have been better keeping Brian Harsin. It says Auburn is starting down a 5th straight losing season. You on a path to a 5th straight losing season, a low that hasn't been reached for the program since 1950. Ooh-wee. You see what happens when you fire a good coach just because he can't consistently beat Alabama? Freaking Gus Malzahn was winning y'all a lot of games. I mean, a lot of games. He just couldn't beat Alabama. And you fired him for that reason. And then you hired 2 coaches that couldn't really beat nobody. Not in Power 5 at the time and Power 4. Now, they can't beat nobody. That's why I say you better go back and get freaking the Gus Bus. He still won't be able to beat Alabama on a consistent basis. But he can get you a lot of wins, and he can definitely get you to a bowl game. That's more than I can say about Hugh Freeze. That's fact. Now, we'll see what Auburn look like under DJ Durkin. We'll see. All right? So, hey, it is what it is. Auburn Tigers, you on the search for a new coach unless you keep DJ Durkin as your head coach. You fire Hugh Freeze, all right, for an invalid reason. Then you come in and try to fuck over Brian Harsin. Then you hired that dud. Matter of fact, you fucked over Brian Harsin. And then you put Cadillac Williams, in place. Auburn man, put him in place as your interim coach. Man who would die for Auburn. All right. He came up through the ranks of Auburn as a player and a coach. You made him the interim coach, and he won games. Those players got behind him, and you fucked over him. And then you went and got this damn dud, and you see what happened when you fuck over people. Show wheels, and guess what? The next man, unless it's Gus Malzahn, he ain't gonna fare no better. You better get Gus Malzahn, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then another thing, them damn boosters and the guys with the big money, they need to stay out the way and let the head coach handle his business. Let him make all the decisions concerning the football team. People behind the scenes, get your ass out the way and let the head coach do their job. And as long as things is ran at Auburn the way it is, Auburn football program is going to be in the same damn condition. And old KB going to be right here to laugh at you. I show wheels just like I've been laughing all of these years at you bum ass Auburn damn Tigers. I just hate that I won't have Hugh Freeze to put on the hot seat no more. That's it. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Hugh Freeze getting fired. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, and also y'all look out in about 2 or 3 hours for the hot seat. Now y'all be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide and roll damn Tide.